Doesn't mean my last hope now is a miracle. Doctor, I can't depend on a miracle. You have to help me. You're the doctor. You should help me.
I had these little health issues, and I thought it was just some minor stuff. I underestimated it. But someday, it became worse and bigger than me, bigger than even the doctors could handle. It's all about this young man, Andy, who is from a wealthy family, from a single mom to be precise, and is the only child. So he had lived a very rough life and a wealthy one until he was diagnosed of testicular cancer and lung cancer.
Andy, I know of testicular cancer, but this is nothing like it.
Andy is this kind of character. Andy is this kind of character. I say is the first thing we should know about Andy is somebody who grew up in a very wealthy family, and he had cancer after some diagnosis. So after then he becomes very frustrated and tense with his life.
I am rich, Mom. That is all you ever tell me. Yes, you are rich. You are famous. You have it all. You don't need a man to control your own cars, building, businesses. Mom, is that even important?
He was so scared to die at first, but later on he decided to teach people a lesson, to use his misfortune for a positive reason.
Until he met this young lady that really made him to feel like there are some people who are actually in need of life more than he wanted to give out life, because he, discovering that he had cancer, he placed his life to be very cheap. Yes, and it was like almost everything in him was gone.
My body. Honestly, I'll give half of my life just for a day's sight again.
I think it's very important for Andy, who is already at the dying bed, to donate his cornea to Patricia, who is having some eye problems. And it's for that reason that I had to convince Andy's mother to accept with me to do the transplant of the cornea from Andy to Patricia.
He is my son. My only son.
Excuse me.
Is this what you do for a living? Pulling out eyes?
Madam, with all due respect, it's just the cornea, and that's the only part that can be transplanted.
He will live, and he will live with both eyes.
As the counselor, I first attempted to convince Damien and his friend not to sign the document that will enable him to obtain the decision to be operated upon by the doctor that is donating his sight to the friend Patricia.
I want to hear your own reasons why I should be alive.
There's much to life, you know. Life and the world is a beautiful place.
I think it is the right time for us to think of a better solution to this cancer issue.
Andy does not need to be healed. He needs to be cured.
If you feel any abnormality, please consult a doctor or seek medical attention.
Andy's mother is this kind of character who believes in riches, forgets about the child, thinks everything is about money. You can always buy everything with money, whereas it is not the same.
played the ophthalmologist in this movie, and this is a very important movie, and I think that I'm calling on all Cameroonians to watch it and to pay keen attention, because it's a true life story. It has a lot of education and a lot of information to pass through on cancer and the way people handle it, the way we look at cancer in our society.
The title about a cure, for most viewers, they understand it's a cure of drugs, but the cure is more of psychological. So when you watch the movie, you get to understand if Andy is out to cure cancer or to cure mentality, his own mentality or the mentality of the people.
With this movie, we are really opportune to have a very committed team. I must say we had very tough guys working. At least in the team was our cast. They were very submissive, and they really understood with us at so many intervals that we needed their attention. They really had the commitment to really give out their best to in the process of production.
Lastly, I would like to thank my crew. I would like to thank the DOP, Black, and his assistant, Prince. I would like to thank the sound engineer, thank my director, Uncle Lee, and my PM, Ella. I would like to thank everyone that made sure this project should go to an end. I also like to thank those who gave us locations, the hospitals, and all the stuffs.
And you're blind. I really wanted to carry your child, but no, I can't. In as much as I want to stay, I also want to discover the world. But this, it's more than love.
What you said, Uncle?
I'm sorry.